Hey Taurus, this is Sage Wisdom, and I'm here to do your March reading. Okay, so this is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Taurus. So you take what resonates and you leave the rest because it's general. It's not going to apply to every situation, every person, but it might be your story. All right, so I'm gonna go into the overall energy and then the situation, energies around you, aspects of that energy, what's testing it, what happened if you pass the test, and outcome based on the current energies. All right, so I'm gonna start with my prayer. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Taurus in terms of whatever message wants to come through that's for their highest good. Ask for a clear and accurate channel. Ask for protection and white light and love to surround me. I'm calling my ancestors and my spirit guides. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read for the Sun sign of Taurus, but we're also looking at Moon, Venus, Rising signs also. Amen. All right, Taurus. All right, so the first card you have is Focus. Okay. And what this card is talking about is that you're more likely to take action if you're able to focus your thoughts, focus your attention on a specific thing. Meaning to block off other energies is not in line with what it is that you want to move towards. So stop listening to the gossip of other people and just kind of focus on what it is that you're trying to work towards at this time. Okay. They don't want you to be scattering all over the place or asking the opinions of too many people because it'll get you off track, and then it make it difficult for you to complete the task. And the energy that I'm feeling is it's like you guys keep procrastinating, like it's taking you a long time to start something up or to complete something. Okay. All right. So then you have the boundaries cards, and we're in the overall energy right now. And that's talking about judging for yourself what is no longer needed in your life. Okay. So that could be people or situations that maybe don't serve you, or a situation that you're trying to exit, a job that you're thinking about leaving. It could be anything, but you have to judge for yourself. But it's also talking about putting those restrictions up, or those protections around you, whether it's energetically or physically, for real, keeping certain people out of your sphere because they want you to be crystal clear on what you want so you can focus in on that. A lot of you, I do feel like it has to do with your emotions as far as a relationship, or some type of change you want to make, but it brings about some emotional distress, which kind of leaves you at a standstill, is what I feel. Okay. Now, they said this energy that you've been in where you are procrastinating or like unsure about what you want to do is emotionally draining. That's the energy I'm getting from this card. It's emotionally draining to you. And it's like they want you to focus on what you want so you can feel more fulfilled. You want to have something that's more fulfilled. So it's something that you're in that's draining you emotionally, is what Spirit is saying. So in order to gain clarity or to move out of this energy, they need you guys to set up boundaries for yourself. Okay, so judge what you feel is good for you and what is not, and then take action to remove the thing that's not good for you out of the situation. Okay, they're also saying that you guys are you're linked to the universe. Okay, your crown chakra is open. The crown chakra is right here, is open, and this represents your higher consciousness and is your wisdom. So connecting those two things is going to give you insight on the next step to take. Okay, because a lot of you are feeling a lot of disappointment or heartache at this time, and I think that's what's making you feel drained. You're stuck in like a painful cycle right now. It's a lot of things feel like is not settled. There's a lot of upheaval. There's a lot of distress. And they're saying they need you to have the strength to move past this pain and to heal your heart. Okay, so the painful experiences in life is just as valuable as the joyful ones, is what Spirit is saying. So you got to learn not to dwell so much in the past about what didn't work right, about maybe a person that you miss, a person that passed away. It could be a emotion such as grief, where you're kind of stuck in that energy. And it's perfectly healthy to grieve, but they want you to put limits on some things so you can move yourself out of this energy, so you can start focusing on what it is you're supposed to be doing, or the direction you're supposed to be going in right now. Okay, yeah, they say you gotta use your mental control in order to deal with your emotions at this time. They want you to get out of this mental conflict. So this energy of feeling emotionally drained is because you're in a cycle where you're stuck. As far as how you're feeling, whether it's the death of a person that you're grieving or several people, some type of past situation that you haven't let go of, an unsatisfying relationship, it's something like that. But they want you to gain mental control in order to pull yourself out of this emotionally draining situation. Okay? They're saying that you will get through this, but you got to have faith that you will. You can't continue to procrastinate or continue to stay in this energy because they want you to take a different course. Okay? They say there's a resolution to this problem. You can solve this problem, but you have to do something different than what you're doing now. And part of what you have to do is gain an insight and wisdom from source. Okay, so prayer and meditation is going to help uplift your spirit. Okay, they're also saying it's someone out there that you can talk to because you got the mature woman card. Okay, let me get the camera to focus right. And the mature woman card is basically it's someone out there that's like a motherly figure that is going to listen to some of your concerns. They might offer you some good advice. Okay, it could be a female relative, it could be your mother, your grandmother, aunt, or, so they're very strong and they're very educated and very knowledgeable on whatever the subject matter or issue that you're having right now. Okay, that's the first thing. All right. They know that it's something on your mind. That person is kind of aware there's something on your mind that you need to get off your chest. Yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. Yep. So that you're going to get the support that you need, whether it's through a person, which is like a motherly figure, or source and spirit through meditation. Okay. All right. So now that's the overall energy. Now let's go into the situation. Okay. Dry. I'm dry. Let me drink some water before I go into the situation. I had a sinus infection and I've been taking antibiotics for like 10 days now and I'm real dry. Okay. So the situation is saying that you got to gain balance back into your life at this time. Okay. And a way to gain balance back into your life is taking action to move yourself out of this emotionally draining situation that you've been in. Okay. You've been in it too long. It's time to take a step forward and move into a new cycle right now in your life. Okay. It's here. Ace of Pentacles. A new abundant cycle is here for you. But it's like you're holding yourself back because you're stuck in this energy of grieving or being emotionally drained from some type of situation that you're in. But the Spirit is saying is you're ready. It's time for you to move out of this energy now. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay. So yes. So what do you have to do? All right. So they're saying use your creativity, which is using your feminine energy to bring yourself out of this. They want you to express yourself more as far as what it is that you want. And they want you to follow your heart's desires at this time. I want to tell you, I'm clarifying. I got the same card with the clarifications. I got the Queen of Cups. Okay. And I got, which also is representing the person that you can seek advice from. It's like a mother or motherly figure. So I clarified the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Cups. And then I got the Justice card where it's talking about the matters affecting the balance. So this is like this card right here. So it could be a legal situation that some of you might be stressed about. Okay, so some kind of situation is affecting the balance right now, but they don't want you to stay stuck in this. They want you to start using your creative powers, which is tapping into source, connecting your intuition, your wisdom in order to make a decision about what you want to do, make a judgment on how you're going to move yourself out of the situation is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Yep. And you're going to come out of it. Now, right now, it just showed that you're in this energy where you just kind of feel stuck or sad or you're grieving or it's just the energy that you're in. Okay. Now let's look at the energy that's around you. So this could be another person or it could be your angels and spirit guides communicating to you. The energy is that you're coming out of this challenging times because you have the Six of Swords here. Okay. So this time is coming to an end. That's what they're saying. And something better is coming for you. Okay. Things are going to start to look up. You're going to start to feel some relief. Yeah, it's going to be an end to this depression or this sadness or this grief that you've been feeling for a long time, is what they're saying. Okay, they want you to start opening up your mind and to think more globally about things. Okay, they want you to think outside of the box, think past what you've been thinking about, expand your vision. and imagine what you want from an emotional level, okay? And then embrace that, okay? So it's more like visualizing what you want so that you can manifest that into reality. Because again, Taurus, you do have a lot of spiritual powers, but it's like you have to focus them in the right areas. If you focus on what you don't have, the things you didn't get, what didn't work out for you, or if you stay in a sad state, or instead of feeling heartbroken or lost, it's like you'll create more of that energy, is what they're saying. So this is a time where they need you to focus on picking yourself back up at this time, coming out of this energy of grief, of like, it feels like the Four of Swords energy that you've been in, which is good, but you can't stay in it too long. Okay, so they want you to kind of like pick things up and start to end these delays, to come out of this, I'm gonna say this, like a self-loathing or woe is me type of mode, is what they're saying, okay? And get clear on what it is that you want to bring into your life, what you want to manifest into reality, and start to work and focus on that, because you haven't been putting a lot of focus on what it is that you want. You've been putting a lot of focus on what's been going wrong, or somebody passing away and how it's making you feel, and stuck in a certain type of energy, is what they're saying. They want you to break free of that and think more globally about what it is that you want, and then you will start to see improvements in your life, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, clarify for me. Yeah, you have the star reverse, so it's talking about that you can't have your hopes and dreams manifest into reality, but it's like you're still kind of stuck right now. So they need you to move past this heartache energy so that you can move towards whatever goal or dream that you have at this time. If you don't know what that is, this is the time to focus on that right now. Okay. Yep. All right. So being more focused will bring more structure to your life, to bring more like stability to your life, and then it'll help you get in the mode of taking action and move towards that. Okay, move towards what it is that you want, is what Spirit is saying. For some of you, I feel like the energy of you wanting to relocate or move out of a situation, or it could be move out of a house, move from a different job, relocate to a different city. It could be something like that. Okay, but you're not clear on how it's going to happen, so you don't know how to move yourself out of it. You don't know how to start this new beginning. Okay, and that's what's making you stuck, and then it makes you in this emotional woe is me state, and it causes you anxiety. Yeah, but they want you to turn your back on that type of energy, is what Spirit is saying. They want you to just kind of focus on what you want so you can manifest that into reality. So visualize it so you can manifest it. All right, so they're saying in order to help with the situation and moving you out of one energy into a different energy, is that you're going to have to use your logic and your organizational skills at this time. That's what's going to help you to increase your success. That's how you can take charge of the situation. You got to be a leader, take action, be the emperor, step out, be structured, and be disciplined at this time. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay. Whew. Now you have to believe in what it is that you want, otherwise it won't come about. You have to, if you're in a conflictual situation, you're arguing with somebody, or you're unhappy, you have to believe that you can get a peaceful resolution to the situation. You have to have the energy of wanting to bring the stability into your life. Okay, that's what it's saying. You have to emotionally feel like you have what it takes to bring this stability into your life, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Yeah, which means getting out of your head as far as the anxiety or looking at the past and what didn't work out and blah, blah, blah. That's what they're saying. Okay. Clarify anything? Yeah. It's showing that your fears are it's self-imposed, and it's really like an illusion. You're trapping yourself in this energy. The key is to take action and make a decision about what you want to do and to move forward. But they just see you guys kind of like stuck, not taking Ace of Cups, not taking a cup, not taking an offer, kind of just not moving on, which you're holding yourself back, which is really kind of blocking you financially too. So maybe for some of you, this could be a career move, as far as a job that you're thinking about taking, but you're afraid. You're thinking about the worst possible scenario. For others of you, is an emotional relationship, a relationship that's emotionally draining to you, or that's not as satisfying or fulfilling to you. So you need to you need to figure out what it is that you want in a relationship, if it's something like that. And then, what I feel like a lot of you need to do is close that cycle out in your life to move on to something different in terms of relationship. Okay. All right. So what's testing the situation is you have options here, but you're just not taking action. Okay. And you're just drained. That's what's testing the situation. You have options, but you're kind of just not taking action at this time. The King of Wands reverse represents you not taking action. The Seven of Cups is the options that you have that's before you. And this Knight of Cups is showing that you're emotionally drained from the situation. But Spirit is saying, just think about what it is that you love and start to do that thing. Okay. So that's what they're saying. Think about what you love or what it is that you want. Envision it and then take steps to kind of move yourself in that direction. Okay. During this process, they want you to trust your intuition during this process. So listen to your intuition. Like I said, you have the crown chakra at the beginning part of your reading, which is talking about combining your intuition and your wisdom from source in order to help you devise a plan. And the energy that I'm feeling is a feminine energy, which is more so your creative energy, your intuition, your divine feminine self. You know, it's like we have the divine masculine, divine feminine. Is your creative energy that needs to be at play here. So you need to think outside of your normal thought process in order to manifest a different result, because it's almost like you're stuck in a rut or you're stuck in a cycle. It's like you're keeping yourself trapped in this energy. Yep, that's what's gonna lead you to victory. That's what's gonna lead you to success. It's kind of listen to your intuition at this time, focusing on what it is that you love, and then you'll have more clarity on how to move out of this state of anxiety that you've been in, is what Spirit is saying. Yep. Yeah, you're reflecting too much on what didn't work. But they said you've been in this hangman position for too long. You already have the enlightenment that you have been seeking. It's just that you're in this phase where you're not making progress towards what you want, because it's like you just delaying yourself because of your emotional state. Like you can be making progress to move towards what you want, but you're just delaying yourself, is what they're saying. Okay. All right. So what else can we do to help you come out of this? Forgiveness, which means letting go of the past. That's specifically what this card says. Letting go of the past. Okay. And that's what's going to clear your heart and mind. Forgiving you, yourself, or another person, remaining positive about what it is that you want to bring yourself out of this like weight or this delay type of energy, and then start being joyful. Like when you imagine what it is that you want from a soul level, something that's going to bring you joy, have gratitude when you imagine it. Like celebrate it as if it has happened. That's what's going to speed up this process of manifestation, is what they're saying. But you have to be strong as far as having the faith and the courage to pull yourself out of this, no matter the obstacles you face, because you can manifest what it is that you want. Okay. You have to convince yourself that you can do it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have faith in yourself, and faith that the situation is working out for you. Okay. Look at the possible outcome based on the current situation. Okay, the possible outcome is going to be change. You said, one thing that's constant in life is change. So life is a journey. So it will be very unfulfilling if each step you took was exactly the same as the last. So life, things are going to change constantly, because it's always like this renewal or this refreshing, like new experience that's out there for us, that's really kind of helping us to grow and helping us to learn. So allow yourself to experience this newness. Allow yourself to be willing to take that chance, okay, to go out into this new and be grateful for what is and what will be, is what Spirit is saying. So they're saying be assertive, step out on faith and do what you have to do, because you've already done a lot of meditation. You already got a lot of insight from source. And so now they want you to allow yourself to come out of this fourth source energy. It's like you stuck in this planning mode for too long, is what I feel like this is saying. In order to see action, or to feel happy about what it is you want, to feel stable in things, you're gonna have to start taking action, because the Knight of Wands is reversed. So it's like they want you to come out of like not moving towards what it is that you want. Okay, because you will have victory, you will be happy, and you will feel stable once you start taking the steps to move towards what you want, even just like baby steps, a little bit every day, making a plan to do this, checking this email, sending out a letter here, filling out that application for that job, you know, whatever it is. Just take little baby steps, because you will have victory in it, you will feel stable in it, and you will feel emotionally content and happy in it. But you have to have the action energy, the wands energy. Look at all your wands. They want you to have like action orientation, like fire energy. That's like they were saying, put the fire under your butt to get going. And that's what's going to bring stability. But you have to be taking action. You have to be disciplined. You have to be structured. You have to move towards something. You have to be assertive, is what they're saying. Come out of this meditation, or not meditation, is planning phase, where it's like, you know, it's good to meditate, it's good to pray, but Spirit is saying you've gotten the answers you sought, but it's time for you to heal past this hurt. It's time for you to come out of this energy of feeling emotionally drained. It's time to take action to move towards what you want. Okay, and then change is good. Change is good, and maybe some of you are afraid of change, but it's good. It's going to lead you to what it is that you want. You're going to have your 10 of cups. You're going to have your happily ever after. You're going to have the stability you seek. You have the emotional fulfillment that you seek. Okay? Nourish yourself. Use your creative energy to bring you out of this stuck mode. Okay? It's like, that's what it's saying. A lot of you have been stuck in your divine feminine energy. And it's like, I guess, like soothing yourself, nourishing yourself, pampering yourself, which is a good thing. But your energies has to be balanced with your masculine. Your masculine energy is all about taking action to move towards what you need to move towards. It's good to take care of you. It's good to have creativity, but what does it mean if you're stuck in one level? You have to have a plan of action about how I'm going to get from point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they feel like you guys are procrastinating with. Okay? They want you to make a plan to move in a different direction, and that's going to require strength on your part. But it's going to be a stable situation. But you got to move past these delays, is what they're saying. Okay? All right. So let's see. Let's get some advice for Taurus the Bull. Oh, my goodness. It can't be all these cards. Let's see. All right. Well, I'm going to take it. So it's saying that for a lot of you, they want you guys to create a sacred space like an altar, and then do meditate. Continue to meditate, pray like you have been doing, which just has to do with your divine feminine energy. Continue to do that. But they're saying that they need you to see the gifts and the challenges that's being presented to you at this time. The greatest lessons are learned from the storm. So as you go through adversity, that's when you learn your greatest lessons. Okay. They're also saying what we said earlier, to have gratitude, to be grateful, and that's what speeds up your process of manifestation, and it speeds up abundance coming towards you. Living in appreciation at all times, even in those darker moments, those grieving moments, those emotionally straining, draining moments. Okay. Yeah. Good things will come. Knowing that good things will come, that kind of like, you know, one, it gives you comfort, you know, and it's like having faith and hope that it will happen, but also showing gratitude as if it already has, you know. They're saying to work on healing, which means forgiving yourself, forgiving another person. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yep. That's what's going to lead you to the path of wellness, healing. Okay. They want you to find what it is your heart is desiring at this time, and let joy kind of lead the way. And they're also saying take pride in who you have become through this process. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they're saying. But again, the confidence card keeps coming out reverse, where it's saying rise up and stand tall and feel your soul. So a lot of you aren't confident in your ability to do this, is what they're saying. But just be gentle with yourself as you move towards this new phase in your life. Okay, Taurus? All right, that's what I have for you. I'm sending you guys light and love. Hope it resonated. If it did, hit that thumbs up button. And I'll see you guys soon.